Yeah, hi. Welcome everyone to lecture 2. So what we did in our previous lecture is we installed Python and then we set up the system variables or environment variables. Now in lecture 2nd, we will be downloading one editor. So either you can choose PyCharm for Python or you can choose VS Code. So I will be going along with VS Code. So why VS Code is because the very first thing is it's developed by Microsoft, so you can trust that, right? So it's very lightweight and very fast. And second thing is it supports multiple platforms, whether it's Windows or Linux or it's Mac. You can download it everywhere. And the most important thing, it's free, open source, and it works on cross platforms that we have already discussed. And it has various integrated features, like you can there are extensions. You can directly connect it with the GitHub to push and pull your code daily. We have to do the code management, so it's very easy. It supports multiple languages, like you can work on Python, you can work on JavaScript. Like you can just keep on downloading those extensions and work on those. Okay. And then it has integrated runners. So okay, we will discuss more about these things in detail once we will begin. Okay, so let's start with downloading VS Code. Okay, so let's go to Google again, type download VS Code. Okay, so this is the original site. Let's go here. Okay, so as I am working on Windows, I will be going along with this installer. Let it download. It's downloading. It will take some time. It's done. Let's go to downloads. Okay, so in order to now, like I have downloaded it, I need to install it. Double click on this one, VS Code user setup. You can go through this agreement and read it and click on I accept the agreement and then next. So here, this is the part where it's going to be downloaded, right? So you can note it down in case you want to refer it. Okay, click on next, then next, and I will leave it to default. Next, and click on this install button. It's very easy. Like it's preparing the setup and installing. It's quite fast as well. Okay, now Visual Studio is downloaded. We need to launch it. Click on finish, and I think we are done. Let it come itself. Yeah, so we have downloaded the Visual Studio. Okay, so I think it's referring to my earlier, like whatever I had downloaded, it's referring to the same workspace. Let me close everything. Yeah, okay, so here, if you go here, this is the project explorer, right? So you can explore your projects from here. Okay, and then if you need to search anything from your workspace, you can just type it over here. It will help you to search. Then we discussed about this Git, right? We can download Git for Windows and directly integrate our code and manage our code on daily basis from here. Then this is run and debug button. That's also very useful. Then these are some extensions that we will be needing, and this is for running the test. So now see, this is the very basic thing, right? We have just downloaded Visual Studio. It supports multiple languages, but what if I want to work on Python? I will be searching Python extension over here. Okay, click on enter, let it come. Okay, let me retype. It's not picking. Okay, take some time. Okay, here is the Python, and I will, like, for you it might not have been installed, right? So here you will see one button for install. Click on that button. It will install Python. Okay, so now you are good to go with Python. But after that, like once Python is downloaded, you also need a code runner button. Like this button is available for me right now to run the code, but for you it might not be available. Similarly, you can select code runner from here, okay, and you can install this code runner as well. Once both of these are installed, you are good to go with your very first program of Python. Okay, so here click on Explorer, or you can select File, New File. Okay, once that is done, okay, so you can just select Python file, like Python is installed, or you can simply select any file, type any file name, like see I am typing practice test .py is the extension for Python. Okay, so I will create this file practice test .py, create file. Okay, this is my file. Okay, so under this file I will be typing the very first command for printing anything using Python. Okay, let me type hello world, the very first step which we learn in each and every languages. Okay, I am saving it. Oh, before running this command, okay, so in our previous lecture we downloaded Python, we installed it, then we were done with the setting of the system variables. Okay, so how my Visual Studio is going to recognize that where I have downloaded that Python and where my packages are present. Okay, so here if you see we have downloaded Python, then we downloaded the code runner extension, but now we need to select the interpreter. Interpreter is, you know, like my VS Code, like how it will be recognizing that this is the space from where I need to pick up the libraries. Okay, so I need to open command palette. To open command palette, like this is the shortcut, Control Shift P. You just type Control Shift and P. Okay, the one you see on the top is the palette. Okay, so here type Python. Okay, and then select interpreter, like this is it. Okay, so you just need to select it. From here you will get some recommendations, like the default one which you have already downloaded on your system. Okay, I will be selecting this one. Okay, now it knows that I have to pick up those libraries while running this VS Code. Okay, so I will be saving it and let's run it. This run code is now available because I had downloaded that code runner extension previously, right? We just downloaded that. Let me click on this. Okay, see, it's printing hello world, so we are good. Like this is our very first program, and let's see in next lecture. Thank you.